My words today aren't going to have the anger. They're not going to have the hatred.
An annual day of remembrance fueled this year by something else.
Because of his team that fought so hard to bring justice to this situation, I can now take a breath. I can now smile. I can now laugh.
A guilty verdict for the man who shot and killed 10 people in a Boulder King Soopers in 2021 have family members who lost loved ones filled with gratitude.
I've learned from you, and I'm so grateful for you. I love how different we each all are, and yet we support one another and we love one another.
Love for each other and for the ones who were lost that day.
That's my girl.
Philippe Bernier says people knew his girl as Susie.
She worked for Medicare, and she would talk to people that she knew that she couldn't help, and she wasn't going to get money from them. She'd spend an hour with them.
Philippe says the last memory of his wife was filled with her selfless nature.
I was going to have an operation the next day, and she went to King Soopers to get me Jell-O and ginger ale. And that was the last thing I talked to her about, was make sure it's Canada Dry, not some other brand. And then I just thought she wasn't coming home, and I didn't understand.
Boulder Mayor Aaron Brockett says he will continue to fight for an end to gun violence so all loved ones like Susie make it home safe.
We've passed an assault weapons ban here locally. That is still tied up in the courts, but we're optimistic that that's going to go through.
Optimism on this day of remembrance in Boulder.
That we know that we're stronger together.
Holding strong for the ones we have and the ones that have been lost but never forgotten.
Right, Susie?
In Boulder, Colton Chavez, 9 News.
The shooter was found guilty on all counts, including 45 other charges back in September this last year. He's currently serving 10 consecutive life sentences in prison, plus another 1,334 days.